Hey guys, welcome back. It's Terry2 here today, and let's get started. So coming in at the 5th spot, we have Norman, the Pokemon Gym Leader. He plays your character's father in the Hoenn region and 3rd generation. So I like that touch a lot. It really adds to the game. And he's the 5th Gym Leader, the normal type Gym Leader. So coming up in a sec, you'll see his Pokemon. He starts off with a Spinda, then he moves on to a Vigoroth, then onto a Lanoon, and then a Slaking, and once you've beaten both of those, then you've beaten the gym. He'll come out and give you your balance badge, and then you can move on to the 6th Gym Leader. So I really like the father-son touch, and I think it adds a lot. So I think he fits in pretty nicely at the 5th slot, so let's move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have Irresponsible Dad from Happy Wheels. Even though he has no background character story at all and no real character at all, he only gets his character from what you give him as a player or watch him being played on YouTube and places such as that. But I think he's also a very fun character to play as. He's fun to get blown into bits, sacrifice your son to Satan, all those great things that you do as a father. And I think even his son is a great supporting character along with him. And I think he fits nicely in the 4th slot, just above Norman. And let's move on to number 3. Alright, so coming in at number 3, we have Big Daddy from the first 2 games in the Bioshock trilogy. I find him to be a very strong character and a great symbol for Bioshock as a franchise. And I think he's very good in the first 2 Bioshock games. I find him to be actually quite scary, and he's a nice opponent, plays a strong enemy, and a good role in Bioshock. He's, after all, not a main character, so that's pretty much why he's in 3rd spot. But who doesn't love an enemy with a giant drill arm that can just, mess stuff up pretty fast? So, I think he fits in pretty nicely in the 3rd slot. I'm going to let you finish watching this little clip that's taken from the Bioshock 1 trailer, and then we can move on to number 2. So, I'll see you in a sec. Coming in at the 2nd slot, we have Lee from the Walking Dead game. I find him to be an amazing character, and I know some of you watching this are not going to be very happy with me for putting him in the 2nd slot. But I think once you hear my reasons, you'll see why the guy in 1st slot belongs there. My personal opinion, as a character, Lee is my favorite from any game. But as a father, this is top 5 fathers after all, I can only place him in the 2nd slot. I really like how as a character he's shaped by the player and molded by what you choose to do and say. It was a very hard decision to put him into the 2nd slot, but I think I chose correctly, and that's why I gave him an extra long segment. This part gets me every time. This part gets me every time. Of course, Lee is known for his very sad death scene, so I'm going to leave you to enjoy that, and then I'll move on to number 1. Spoilers ahead for those of you that don't know. Yeah, see you in number 1.
can take care of yourself. See?
No, not all the time.
Yeah, you can. Don't worry. Hey. You're strong, Clem. You can do anything.
But I'm little.
Doesn't mean nothing. You're gonna see bad stuff, but it's okay.
My parents. It's so horrible.
I can't imagine, sweet pea.
And now, you? Please. Please don't be one of them. Please don't become a walker.
There's only one thing you can do. You know that.
I don't know if I can.
You have to shoot me, honey.
Lee, no.
It's okay. It's okay. Clem, I was standing over Doug holding that gun. It was so hard. I'm sorry you're in that position now. I'd give anything for you not to be. But you just have to point it at me. Close your eyes and be thankful you never have to see me as one of them. You can do it. I know you can.
Okay, Lee. I can do it. I can.
Find Omid and Krista. They're probably looking for us right now. Stay on high ground. Don't go too far. You'll find them. They'll take good care of you. And Clem, stay away from the cities.
Definitely.
They're just not worth the risk. And also,
What is it?
no, don't worry. All right. I'll miss you.
Me too.
This part gets me every time. This part gets me every time. Coming in at number 1, we have Joel from The Last of Us. As far as fathers go in games, Joel is the best father figure I've ever seen portrayed in a video game. The amazing internal character struggle of losing your own daughter and then gaining Ellie is immense. You can really feel Joel trying not to get attached to Elliot, but you know that he sees his daughter in her.
Does that have anything to do with me?
Talk about it later.
Did he tell you where the lab is?
Talk about it later.
Right.
He would do anything to protect her, and as the trust between characters builds, you can see the truth, that together they can't survive. The more we play The Last of Us, the more and more intense it gets and touching it feels. So many sacrifices are made by Joel to help save Ellie. When he finally does and takes her back home at the very end, it was really one of the greatest endings to a video game ever.
Realize what your life means? Huh?
You are my shade.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You can feel the intensity. It's one of those endings where afterwards you feel it right in the heart. Joel is by far the greatest father figure in all of video game history, and an impressive character as well. When it comes to taking care of someone, Joel has got it done perfectly, I hope to see more of him and Ellie in the future. I cannot stress how much of an amazing protector Joel was for Ellie and how much she learned from him and how beautiful it was to watch and experience the bonding of the two characters. Overall, Joel is number one and he deserves it. Naughty Dog itself as a company is amazing, and the hard work they put into The Last of Us is evident in the in-depth and touching storyline. Last of Us was one of the most amazing games I've ever seen, and the story is contested by no other. Joel belongs at the top of this list. So here are some huge spoilers ahead, where I will be talking about the ending, as well as a small clip portraying scenes from the end of The Last of Us. The ending to The Last of Us is amazing as well. Not tragic like in Walking Dead, but still very amazing. It really gets you right in the heartstrings. I'll let you watch this little end clip of The Last of Us in peace. Enjoy.
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done 'em a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her. Looks like we're walking. Should be a straight shot through here. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston? Back when I was bitten? I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So... she says... let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
Oh, you don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
The feels. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Leave a like if you did. You can click on any of the following links to go to my YouTube channel, my Google+, my Twitter account, or my Facebook account. And if you want to see anything else reviewed on Top 5, you can leave them there or in the comments. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.